Aries. Welcome to Honest Love Tarot. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space. I also want to let you all know I do have private reading bookings open as well as a new healing service. If you are interested in getting that, you can check it out. But today's reading is going to be focused on how your person currently feels about you. We're going to get into the nitty gritty. There's also going to be an extended to this reading. If you are interested in that, you can check that out as well in the comment or description section. Okay. So let's see, Spirit. Can you tell me what's going on in the connection, like you versus them between Aries and this person? Like, can I get Aries' energy first? Interesting. And then Aries' person, like what energy is Aries' person currently in? Okay. Ooh, it's interesting. Interesting energy to come through. I do feel both of you know that this connection needs some kind of resolution. I honestly kind of want to say like a last conversation at the very least. Does this make sense? It's like both of you are like sitting here like, well, what the F's going on here? I do feel like you both are very much in your masculine energy as well. With that follow the leader, you're definitely taking control of your life and you're feeling better when you do that. You know, we don't really feel great when we're hoping that someone else comes and saves us. It actually feels like crap the entire time, right? And it feels to me that you are in the energy of going after what you want and taking control of your life rather than hoping that someone else comes and does that for you. It's a really beautiful energy. But this connection is still in the back of your mind, right? You're still wondering what's going to happen here, what's going on here, what's going to transpire here. You know, does this person feel the same? I don't know. It's some crap like that, right? It's in the back of your mind. It's not dictating your life though, and I do feel in the past it may have actually, right? It may have actually dictated life. In fact, you may have been reversed here, right? You may have been a wizard of awareness at one point, but now you're not wizard of awareness. Now you are like very much in your own power. This person that you are dealing with here, they're definitely sorry, like a burp. They're definitely in the energy with that one ring circus of being by themselves, independent of this person has intimacy issues. Sorry, I'm trying to dissect their energy. Uh, it's like I see intimacy issues. People in this person's life don't really know them. I think that's interesting. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's like they isolate and hide parts of themselves from the people that they're with. Hmm. I do feel that's a defense mechanism. That's what it obviously this feels like a defense mechanism. It's not, right? But it's like this person doesn't feel like the people that it can be around in their life. They can be themselves with. With you, they felt that. They love that. It kind of freaked them out though as well. It's interesting. This sounds strange, but I have to say it. It's like if I get used to this, then that means I have to let go of a bunch of other connections in my life to keep having that. I do feel that may have factored in on whether or not this person was more committed to this, more open to this, because well, oh my God, this was amazing. This was great. This was like everything I've been hoping for. Yeah, wait a second. I had to let go of all of this to have this one thing isn't enough. I do feel this person may have been indecisive towards you. Sorry, the word that they're giving me is hot and cold here. But I definitely feel like this person here as well is kind of sitting on the sidelines wondering if anything's going to happen in this connection. They pretend like they don't care. They pretend like they don't give a damn. They pretend like this doesn't bother them, like you don't bother them. But you do. They like to pretend this. And again, that's part of what they're hiding from the people in their life. It's not just I do feel it's like inner child, like the inner child of them is hidden from other people, but it's like their feelings for you is hidden from the people in their life as well. And how much it bothers them that you're not talking, how much it bothers them that you're not in each other's lives, how much it bothers them that things are not really moving here. It's when like you ask someone, how are you doing? They're like, oh, I'm okay, but they're awful, right? You know what I mean? It's like that. That's them right now. It's like this is someone who's very much in an awful state of mind, but they pretend like it's no big deal. So again, both of you are waiting for that choice. I told you. You're waiting for something to happen here. It's like you're not letting this hold you back, though, and that beautiful, right? This person is right, and it's funny. There's a desire to maintain some kind of consistency in their life. I don't know what that means. That's what I'm hearing. Some kind of consistency. Normalcy is the word. Sorry, yeah, that there. In their life as well. Interesting. It's I don't know. It kind of reminds you, when you have a breakup and then you have to exchange stuff. Does that make sense? And it's like you're gonna have that last conversation. You're both waiting for that. Hmm. It's funny. You're both waiting for that. I'm not saying that there was a breakup per se, but you're both waiting for that last exchange at the very least. Hmm. Okay. So we're gonna take it from here. And I don't know if I said it, but there is an extended to this reading. If you are interested in getting that, you can check it out. A one-time purchase on Moments, or you can get it on my Patreon. So let's see, Spirit. Can you tell me? Can I get Aries energy in the cards? How does Aries this person currently feel about Aries? How does Aries this person currently feel about Aries? Interesting. I saw 555 on the camera. How does Aries this person currently feel about Aries? We have the Three of Cups in its reverse. Okay. Definitely feeling the disharmony. Mm. They definitely lied about you to their friends and their family. I definitely feel that really strongly. This person tried to save face as well. I do feel, when you tell someone, they're like, "Oh, what happened here?" And they're like, "Oh, they're crazy or something." Does that make sense? It's like, "Oh, they're crazy." Oh, they were like so and so, but that actually wasn't the truth. Isn't that crazy? This is what it's like. Why is this person saying these things? I don't know. All right, we had the king. Oh, to look good. Oh, interesting. Because their heart's broken, but they pretend like it's not to the people in their life. I do feel this is normal for them. Does that make sense? That they're used to this. Yeah, it's a tradition of theirs. It's a habit. It's a belief system to pretend like you're okay when you're not okay. Bound's gonna be the star in its reverse here. This person is losing hope. In your connection, they're losing hope that this is going to come back together. There is a feeling here of a feeling like they lost everything when they lost you. There's a feeling here of like I'm trying to keep it together. Even it's okay. It's like this. It sounds strange, but I have to say this is the example I got. It's like this. It's like it's important you understand how devastating this actually is. It's like losing someone, and then you have kids, and you're like, okay, I have to stay strong for them. They're trying to do that for some reason. Not saying the kids are involved per se, but it's like that where it's like I need to stay strong, but they are crumbling. Right? I feel like shaky knees, possibly panic attacks at this point here as well. I do feel with that Three of Cups and that High Priestess in its reverse, the silence between you and this person is uh huh. It's like making this person's head explode, right? But it's not just that. But the High Priestess in reverse here, they lied about how this ended between you and them to the people in their life. They lied about it. What did they say? The Hangman. You couldn't see eye to eye. Um, Not compatible here as well. With the Hangman and its reverse, your connection was stuck. It wasn't going to move. Um, It's funny. It's kind of interesting because the stuckness comes from them for some reason. It's like you know how you can't see something? You know how like you have, like your perspective is it's sometimes shrouded and limited. So other people can see your faults without you being able to see them. This person cannot see that they created a stuck connection with you, and they're like the connection was just stuck, right? It wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't going to go anywhere too, right? But they're not getting what they did and what they were doing that was actually creating that stuck energy. It's funny. There's a blind spot here as well, with this person, with who they are and who they think they are. And when you have a blind spot, it's always the ego. All right, like my braces are getting hot. Okay. I do feel like this person there's a gap, right? Between who they are and who they think they are. hmm So they don't really understand why their life is the way it is as well. That's why the star is in reverse. That's interesting. I do feel this person isn't healing when it comes to you, right? The Empress is here as well. It's interesting. They want you to make the first move. I do feel this person is losing hope that that's going to happen. In fact, I feel like, especially with that King of Wands and it's upright here, I think they may have just realized that you're not coming, right? That you're not making the first move. They hope that you would make more moves towards them, and that's what I'm hearing. Not a move, more moves towards them as well. the dynamic, it felt like it favored this person at one point, and it no longer favors them. Is what I'm hearing now, right? It's hold on. It's like uh, it's funny. They're saying this person got a lot out of it for one, yes. Um, but the dynamic, it's I think oh no, it's like like a parent-child complex. Like a child gives very little back. It's like a pet. You have a pet, right? They don't give you much love back unless you have my dog. It just gives you way too much. But like you have most like kids and stuff like they don't you love them, and they barely give you anything in return, right? This person had a dynamic like that with you. I feel like you gave a lot, and they barely gave anything in return, and they thought that that dynamic would continue after you've come apart. There was an ending here as well with these two fives between you and this person, by the way, and uh, they feel that ending. Brutal, by the way, as well. Let's see. Let's grab it here. Spirit, can you tell me? Sorry, like my dog is I don't even know what he's doing right now. um, Spirit, can you tell me like how? No, I think they want to like move it towards what's going on in this person's mind when it comes to like Aries. What's going on in this person's mind when it comes to Aries? Like the truth here. What's going on in this person's mind when it comes to Aries? These are reversed. We have the corners of the mouth. Interesting. Bitter taste in their mouth, by the way. This is reversed as well. We have opposition. Okay. Let's see. They feel like the separation that's between you and this person has lasted too long. Okay, they feel like it's lasted too long. What's going on in their mind is like, oh my god, never mind. It's this. Remember, this person hoped that you would take actions towards them, right? They hope that you would make the first move or the second move, or the third move, right? They hope that. They hope that you would do that. They've lost hope. And the reason why they're losing hope is because it's taken a long time for things to change in your connection. Now they're like, I want progress, but why is there not any progress? Ooh, it's interesting, right? Why isn't there any progress? Why haven't they made a move? And again, this is all about the dynamic that you originally had with them. Contemplation, there it is, right? They're really thinking about why isn't there progress? I don't understand this, right? I expect there to be progress. I expected things to move really quickly. I expected this separation to last um, for a short period of time. That has not been the case, right? It hasn't been the case. Why? Ooh, that's what they're going. They're starting to freak out, right? And we have decrease. Yep. They're starting to lose hope. I told you, it's exactly what it feels like. And we have the gentle. They've done nothing to create movement here, right? They've not done much, actually. Much is what they're saying to create movement here. And they're wondering why they're not making progress. I do feel here as well with that decrease and that corners of the mouth. This person, they're not as sore, right, about what happened here between you and them. I do feel at first it was the ending that you had with this person. Some of you, I swear they ghosted you, but whatever the case is, it felt like the ending was brutal. No matter how it ended per se. How did it end for most of them? They didn't leap. They didn't leap. For most of you, some of you they ghosted you, but I'm seeing that too. Well, I guess it's the same thing. But they didn't leap towards you. Period. They were very reckless as well with your connection. Anyway, um, this person is now starting to think, well, if I want progress, I'm gonna have to do something to get that progress. Ooh, 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 ooh. They hope that you would make the first move. Not gonna happen. Now they're like, now they're panic and they're in panic mode. That's exactly it, right? Panicking. They're in panic mode. What's behind here? Enthusiasm. So you see this with this gentle here and this enthusiasm. This is someone where it's like there's a lot of like desire for this connection, but they're not doing anything, right? To create that shift and that change. One of the harder things I think a lot of us struggle with is utilizing our free will, right? Actually taking control of our life. And this is someone where it's like they thought you would. It feels to me though, and again, this is what their energy keeps leaning back on. You did. That's the point, right? You used to, for your connection. Uh-huh. sorry, it's like I want to make sure I get this right. It's like you used to take action. You used to kind of lead everything. In fact, I don't know. This is just not things. Not I'm not saying that this is it, right? But it's like you're the one that texted them and then they replied all the time, rather than them texting you. Not gonna be for everyone, but I just want to make sure that you understand what I'm saying when their energy is saying this, right? It was like, well, you were doing all the leading anyway, right? Why should I start now, right? And again, this is the blind spot that I picked up on. They're not getting what they've done. They're not getting it. It's a blind spot for them. Why? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's planted this idea in their head. I don't know who. I probably their friends. Who knows? But someone planted this idea in their head that's created a block here. Interesting. There's like some crazy reading that we got here. Okay, so let's see. Let's grab some channel messages. Like, what does this person want to say? This is my very own deck. If you are interested in this, you can get this in the comment or description section. I just saw 555 again. That's funny. If you want to get this, you can check it out. Okay. So let's see. What does Aries' person want to say today? Like, if they could say anything, what would they say to Aries today? No, sorry. Where is it? There. You rocked my world. Interesting. This person's very stubborn is what they want to say. They thought that they'd win though. Does it make sense? I think you both are. You have a bit of stubbornness here. They thought they'd last. It turns out you are gonna be you're the one who's gonna endure, essentially. This is reverse crown chakra. They didn't listen to their intuition and their higher guidance. They didn't, right? I mean, this is someone where for a while, I do feel like they've been getting like signs and synchronicities that I should probably take action if I want this, right? A lot of us get that, right? Let's say you want this, like, to have more money, you start getting these signs and synchronicities to start this new path, right? But then you don't do it. So it's like this person got a lot of signs and synchronicities to do something, and they chose to ignore it because they wanted you to decide. I go home all to myself. Interesting. I do feel this person keeps a part of themselves to themselves as well. It has to do with people, places, things in their life. Okay, I've lost everything. I think I said that earlier. This person, they want you to know that they feel like they've lost everything when they lost you, right? They want to open up now. I do feel this person though, because they're in such a desolate, abysmal place, they feel like there's no hope now, right? Self sabotage. Yeah. They know they sabotage and ruin your connection, right? They know they get it. I do feel here as well with that sacral chakra here, they are working on the self currently. I don't know how far they've gotten. I get jealous easily in its reverse. This has to do with their petty tendencies. But look at this. There's someone else. There's a fear that you may have someone else, and that's why you're not taking action towards them. It's like they're convincing themselves this person's deluded, aren't they? It's just sorry, it's crazy. Like they're like, okay, if they're not taking action, they must have someone else. Then I just gotta wait until that connection ends. It's kind of crazy if you ask me. They're not again. The reason why they're coming to this crazy conclusion is because they have a blind spot. They don't see what they've done wrong. They don't get it. It doesn't. I know logically it makes no sense to you, but it's not about your perspective. It's about theirs. And this person does not get what they did. So let's see, Spirit. Can you tell me? Can I get some guidance, please, for the viewer for Aries? And again, there is an extended if you are interested in that, and I have private reading bookings open and healing session. So let's see. Oh, and don't forget to like it to help me out. Okay. We have making a choice here. It's about making a choice with what is currently in front of you, not what you hope is in front of you, not what you imagine is in front of you, right? And it's about manifesting. Really important, by the way, for you to start doing this. It's like what's available in your life right now. Yeah, wishing well. It's funny. This came out reversed, right? It's not it's not about what you wish is in your life right now. Making the choice from that perspective, from that road, right? That path, because that's not real. What it's about you grounding grounding yourself in reality and making choices from that. It feels to me that you're not doing that, and that's what your guidance is to start doing, because that's going to get you make progress in your life. Sacred pool. Yeah. Balance going to be balancing act. Again, there is needs to be for you to ground yourself, for you to make choices based on the reality of the situation, not on what you hope the reality is. And with that, you're going to make significant progress with that sacred pool here. I also feel as well that you need to go deeper within the self. I'm seeing needing for heart healing with sacred pool. A lot of you, the amount that you love isn't anywhere near as full as it could be. One of my healing, the healing that I offer is to help expand your heart and work on that heart. Mind blowing, by the way, difference. But I am seeing that being your issue here. With ghost hands, it's something to do with your past. Like your past experiences have kind of restricted is actually the word, right? Restricted your heart. And the message here is you need to go and heal that so that you can love and open up fully and completely. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna take this over to the extended Aries. If you are interested in that, you can check it out in the comment section. I have private reading bookings open as well as a healing service. Don't forget to like. I am glad you're here and take care. Bye, Aries.